Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Yes, welcome to 10 Analytics YouTube channel. My name is Kingsley Andy, and today we are going to be doing something very interesting, innovative, and easy. All right, we are going to be doing something very interesting, innovative, and easy. Now, what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be sending an automated email that contains an attachment. Now, let me start by asking you, how will you advise an employee who is tasked with sending weekly sales reports to the CEO and also relevant stakeholders? How will you advise him? Are you going to tell him to compose emails weekly and then keep attaching this sales report weekly? No, that is quite stressful. That is why we have Power Automate there. My previous screen you saw was my Power Automate Studio screen, and we are going back there. Remember what Power Automate is? Power Automate is just one of the 5 beautiful components of Power Platform. And what does Power Automate do for us? It helps us to create workflows. These workflows can help us stop repetitive processes. You can just set up the workflow at once, and then the workflow is going to keep running with or without a human intervention. All right? And how do you create this workflow? You can do this with little or no coding. Yes, you can do this with little or no coding. So let's just get started. Remember what we want to do. We want to create a Power Automate flow that is going to send an email with attachments. That is, this email, you are sending it to the CEO and also relevant stakeholders alongside with an attachment. And this attachment is the sales report for this week. Now, this is my Power Automate Studio, and I just come to my left-hand part of my screen and I click on Create. That is why I have what is here. And then I just click on Instant Flow because I want the flow to be triggered manually. So I click on Instant Flow. Next thing, I add the name of my flow. Send weekly sales reports. And then I'm meant to choose my trigger, and my trigger is manually trigger the flow. That is, when I click on a button, my flow is triggered. The CEO is going to receive an email with attachments, and also every other person I attach to the email is going to receive an email as well with the attachment. Now, this is my trigger. Next thing that is going to follow is an action. I click on New Step to add an action. So my file is in my OneDrive, and this is my OneDrive. This is my file here. This is my weekly sales report. It is an Excel file. So the next action I am going to add, I'm just going to search for OneDrive for business. OneDrive for business. I should be able to, I'm not sure I put that well. Yeah. So I should be able to see, I click on OneDrive and it's just going to show me all the actions associated with OneDrive. And I'm just looking for one. I want to get that file from my OneDrive. So I look for get file. And can you see get file content here? So I click on it, get file content. And the next thing, it is asking me for the file. So how do I get the file here? I cannot bring it from here to here, but I can bring it by clicking on my picker. And okay, I just need to navigate to where the file is. And my file is in my document, just here. And this is my file here, so I click on it. Perfect. Then I add a new step after this. What is the new step that I am going to add? The new step is after getting the file, send an email. Just send an email. So I search for send an email, or I can just type email there. Now I'm just going to use this. Send an email. The next thing, I need to fill all of this. If you notice, I've not written any code at all. I have not. So who am I sending it to? I'm just going to send it to myself. So I'm going to type my Outlook email there. Now you can also attach every other emails, and also take notes. It can also work with Gmail. All right. You can also type your Gmail email there also. It is also going to work. What is the subject? Weekly sales report. That is the subject. Can you see how I am doing all of this without any single code? Weekly sales report. And I'm just going to attach the body. Here, CEO and relevant stakeholders. Please find attached to this email a copy of the sales reports for this week. Regards, Kingsley Andy. Perfect. So I come to advanced. Remember, I've not added my file yet. I have not added it yet. So I click on advanced, and just here, just look at this. This is everything for my attachment. And I come here, my file name is sales report. I'm just going to give my file name sales report. Sales report dot. Most of the times it is better you also type the yes. If your file is in document format, just type docx. If it's in Excel format, XLSX, so that it will be easy for whether Gmail or Outlook to easily recognize that this is a document file, or this is an Excel file, or this is a PDF file. Most of the times it's better that way. XLSX. So I'm just going to type that, and my file contents is my file. Yes, so I'm just going to pick that my dynamic content, and it is of high importance. So I'm just going to type I. I'm just going to select I. Just a moment. I. Perfect. And then I'm just going to save. I am saving right away. So it is saving, and next thing I'm going to do is to test. Next thing I'm going to do is to test. So let me test. So I'm going to test the flow manually. Yes, because I've not run the flow before. So I'm going to test it manually. Yeah, so I clicked on manual test and then test. Then up next, she's signing me into my Outlook and to my OneDrive. Every connector I've used in this flow. Next thing, I'm going to click on run the flow. Okay, I think the flow just ran. So I'm going to click on done. So once I click on done, it's going to show me, give me a report. So you can see every card is ticked. Every card I added is ticked. Every card I added, it is ticked. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to go to my Outlook and check if I have received the email. Perfect. Can you see? Because I clicked I importance, that is why this, you can see a red tag on it. Can you see that? And I'm just going to click on it. See how easy it is. Just with the click of a button, I have sent my CEO or probably anyone this sales report. I've sent them this sales report. And this is it just here. Can you see how easy it is? Very, very easy. And now, maybe you want to change the sales report. Maybe you might want to change it. Or what you just need to do, the same, the same location where you got this file from. This is just delete this, then update it. Or probably you replicate this file, but make sure it is with the same file name. It's going to get replicated. And what you need to do, just come here, replace the file content as well, replace the file location. Remember how we edited the file location from here? So just replicate it. And with the click of a button, you are sending